All right. What up, people? What's popping? What's going on? What's the deal? Welcome to the In the Game podcast with Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham, freaking Fresh Prince CEO, and Myron Gaines. All right. What's popping? We it's like some fucking Dateline shit.
I was thinking whenever I see that shit, I want to play GTA Vice City.
For real.
Yeah, bro. That's the vibe we went for. I told for the guys that don't know, I went to my video guy, Roberto, who helps me with my YouTube videos. And I said, hey, bro, I need a Miami vibe with a New York City connection. You know what I'm saying? Because this is basically the Interstate 95 show. Right. And he was like, yeah, man. And then he just made it happen. And, you know, we use it and it's great stuff. And I hope you guys are enjoying the show because, quite frankly, we're one of the few guys that's actually in these streets, man.
Exactly.
Dealing with these bimbos for you guys so you don't have to. Okay? We're not going to deal with the BS. We're going to the cliff notes.
Right. Even though we know y'all want to get it in, so we gotta teach you how to get it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
You don't be fucked up out here in the game. So today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the fastest ways to get sex, man. You know what I'm saying? So you don't waste a lot of time with these ladies. So you don't get your time wasted, doing a whole bunch of nonsense and then getting frustrated and pissed off and mad that shit, isn't going your way. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Real quick, shout out to G, John Taylor. Shout out to April MC in the building. Authentically Ray, True Savage, Keith, Sirlot, LZW, Dios, Enemies Defeated. We got a lot of people up in here. So some more people coming in. So yeah, so I'm telling you guys are going to want to, take some notes, man, because the game's going to be heavy, man, in this one, like super, super heavy. Because we just going to go in. You feel what I'm saying? And I think this is an important show for a lot of you guys out there who want to hook up with a lot of girls, who want to get casual sex, who, because it's going to be too many times where you're going to be dealing with these chicks and you're going to waste a lot of fucking time thinking you're getting some sex and it's just not going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? And now the thing I want to say real quick before, as a disclaimer, do not think what we're saying here is a cheat code or a quick fix or some sort of magic formula, because I already know dudes is going to be thinking that type of shit already. You feel what I'm saying? So we're just going to give you stuff that we've done that, helped us out, that we can, let you guys know what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And the calling number is down there, 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. That is the call-in number, people. And make sure you guys donate. We donating rules still apply. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get that cracking. So
yeah, you cheapskates, you guys can donate $1, ask a question to some like professionals. Can't
exactly. So I don't know who wants to go first. Who wants to go first of like a tip or some shit?
Well, look, y'all know I only had 24 bodies, so I don't really have a lot. I don't have a lot of examples to give, but I've tried reverse psychology, and you was there for that. You was there for that, Lakari. Remember when we met the broad at the Ralph Lauren party?
Right.
And then I used reverse psychology. I told her, I said, I bet you can't fuck me and not call me the next day. And she took me up on the challenge. And I was so surprised. I was like, yo, this bitch really not gonna call me? Because I really wanted to fuck her again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, she fucking made it happen. You know what I'm saying?
It happened, bro. And the pussy was crazy. But so that was one. And then what I'm gonna say about like getting sex on the first date, for me, it's just a level of awareness. For me, it was like I dressed my breasts, I smelled good, and I had that confidence, right? And then once I realized the confidence on the date, I kind of just used my awareness to see where she was at. Like one date I had, she kept telling me that she was nervous.
Right.
And I was like, you're nervous? And she was like, yeah, I'm just so nervous. And she also told me that she had checked out my videos online. And she was like, oh, you're a dating coach and you know all the tricks. And she was really nervous. But she was like, but don't think it's a bad thing. So when she said that, I was like, oh, she's not nervous. She just really want to fuck me.
Right.
So then I tested the waters and I was like, I said, you think if you kiss me right now, you would still feel nervous? And then I said, go ahead, you can kiss me. And then she moved in and she kissed me. And then she said, I feel a little bit better. And then the date kept going, but she still kept acting nervous. And I was like, well, you think, I see that you're still nervous. You think if you come back to my apartment, would that help out your nervousness? And she was like, I think so. Once she said that, I was like, check, please. And we was gone. Like, because she met me at the bar, bro. I said, yo, just get in my car.
Right.
Because my house is not too far from here. Drove her to the crib, bang, bang, bang. And then brought her back to the spot to pick up her car so she could go home. You feel me?
Nice.
So I think the best thing, like I said, I'm just being honest with my experience. And again, I don't push for like quick sex. I really don't push for it. I don't really push on the first date for quick sex. But sometimes it happens if the bitch is feeling you. But for me, it has to do with awareness and confidence. Because a lot of times when you're too nervous and you're thinking about what I should say and is the date going well, and I wonder if she like when you're having all of those thoughts, you're missing all of the choosing signals.
Right. Exactly.
No. You're missing all of the indicators that's letting you know that this bitch wants to fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it happened another time where she we was sitting down. Oh, and by the way, whenever you go out on a date or something, and you sit in a booth, don't sit across from the bitch.
Right, exactly.
Sit on the same side, even though it might look weird. Sit on the same side of the booth with the bitch. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be close to her. You gotta and this was one way that I caught it on the first night with a joint. We was in the booth, and I'm feeling on her, and the more I felt on her, started kissing her up on the neck and all that shit. And not once did I get any type of friction. And again, that was my confidence, that was my awareness, and my ability to escalate.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then once I escalated it, like we was getting ready to leave, and then she went to the restroom, and then she came back out, and the restroom is like it's like a little hallway, so you're kind of like out of sight of all the rest of the people in the restaurant or the bar. And then me and her was just like, we just started going at it in the little hallway. And then I was like, yo, my crib is not too far from here. And then boom, back to the crib. You see what I'm saying? So I think the most important part is being aware of the energy in the date. Because a lot of guys, like, their brain is on something else and they're not realizing that the chick is like feeling them. You see what I'm saying? Right. And I think once you get a level of confidence, that's when you can zone in on that shit. Be like, oh, this bitch is feeling me. Like, it's a wrap. Like, we could get it done. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's the most important thing: your confidence and your awareness to see what's really going on the date.
Right. Nah, real talk. Myron, you want to go next? Or?
Yeah. I could definitely go next. I just posted on the Instagram story, so everyone could tune in live. So now I'm in it. I just tagged. You can repost it. Yep, and add the swipe up. Let's get more people in so they can get this gospel that we're about to spread right now, because I want to talk about this real quick. All right, guys, you got to understand this. The fundamentals of dating, okay, are men are trying to get sex, women are trying to get attention. It is the battle between the two genders to leverage their commodity against the other gender in return for the other gender's commodity. For example, girls leverage sex to get time, resources, attention, whatever it may be from you as a man, okay? Commitment, whatever. Women leverage their sexuality, their most powerful asset, against you, okay? To get this compliance, right? Mm-hmm. Women, right? And then guys leverage their success and their attention against women in return for some kind of sexual compliance, all right? And it's a battle between the two. The problem, and why, obviously the red pill exists, the spheres exist, and guys need help with dating coaches because most guys are losing this battle. Let's keep it one. Girls are fleecing dudes left and right, getting free drinks, free meals, everything. And guys don't understand and are not the wiser. And then when they finally do wake up and realize, oh my God, this girl stringed me along for 10 years. It's, you know what I'm saying? Or they've been divorced, or, whatever it is. They didn't go in with the awareness of how to move with women. Okay. So the number one thing guys got to understand when it comes to getting fast sex is you got to understand that women, right? Just like you try to sell your success, women sell their purity. I always say that women are purity dealers, man, because they know deep down they cannot lock down a high value guy without selling some image of chastity, purity, I'm a good girl, all this stuff. So women are never going to be open with you about their past sexuality or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell guys, don't even bother asking your girl how many people she's had sex with, because she's, no matter how comfortable she is with you, it's ingrained in her to lie about that. You know what I'm saying? Because her ability, it's hardwired in her. Her ability to lock down a high value guy is contingent upon her sales capabilities of giving you this image that she's a good girl. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys, quite frankly, you guys don't want to know anyway. Especially if you dated a girl that used to be in a sorority or anything like that. Bro, you don't want to know what she was getting into in college anyway. A lot of you guys would divorce her if you knew. So the thing is that women keep that tight to their chest because they know it's going to cause them issues down the road. Because at the end of the day, no matter what a girl tells you, bro, she's always going to want to look for some kind of commitment and stability. Women look for that. Women want stability and provisioning from a guy. They've been hardwired for that's why we live in a society we live in now, from families and men leading and women following and men creating and women being the nurturers, right? It's only been in modern day time, the past maybe 100 years or so, that women have really been able to enter the workforce and, you know, kind of have an equal state in society, you know, from a working standpoint, which is fine. I ain't got no problem with that. But I need you guys to understand this, that when you're dating in the modern day world, women are still going to adhere, right, to biological like imperatives, which is protecting their chastity image. Okay. So knowing this, you need to go in informed that if a girl tells you some BS like, oh, we ain't fucking tonight, or, oh, I don't do this all the time, or whatever, you know, just keep it in the back of your mind like, LOL, okay. And just continue on, right? Because that's her just, you know, putting on a facade 90% of the time, because the studies already show it, man. You take a 21-year-old chick versus a 21-year-old guy, she's running circles around that 21-year-old guy sexually. You know what I'm saying? She's getting way more action than that dude is. The majority of virgins are not women, guys. It's men. 1,000%. The majority of virgins are men, and young men. You know what I'm saying? So understand that girls are going to be purity dealers, and you need to operate correctly and not buy the BS and still be on the path. And the other thing too to understand is that the only way you're going to get sex fast is you have to lead the interaction. Right. You never leave it to a woman to dictate the terms to the date if you want to actually get laid. Because if you let the woman pick, or worse yet, you come to a middle ground. I don't negotiate with chicks. Okay, I always tell guys, remember this quote: "We don't negotiate with terrorists over here." All right. Right. If a chick tells you some BS like, let's meet halfway or meet me at this restaurant, whatever, you ain't going. And the reason why you're not going is because two reasons. Number one, you're not letting her lead, right? Ever. And then number two, more importantly, the logical, because I know some of you guys, oh my God, you're not letting her lead, you're not letting her pick. Why? I'm going to tell you guys why right now. You need to be able to move to try to have sex quickly, or put yourself in a position to try. Because you need to put yourself in the category of, bitch, you can't make me wait. Okay? You need to, I hate to say it like that, but that's how I know you guys are going to remember it. So it says, bitch, don't get too comfortable. I need you guys to internalize that, because when she knows that you're a fast mover, she knows she can't string you along. Right. So she's going to either give you sex that first night, or on the second date, if you even decide to give her a second date, she's going to know on certain terms, all right, this guy is not going to let me string him along, which is actually going to turn around, because she's going to know, okay, this guy's doing this probably because he has other girls and he knows what he's doing. Facts. So, because most guys are pussy, they're not going to make their intention known. None of that. Oh, how do you feel about this? I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, it ain't going to work. So when you move quickly, you let her know on certain terms that you're not one to be fucked with. And then number two, the reason why you don't let her lead is because if you let her lead, it is inevitable. She's going to do some bullshit that's going to make dates suck. And then you're not going to be in a position where you can lead and be more attractive. She's going to tell you, oh, let's go bowling. Like some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That you might not want to do. You know what I'm saying? Or she's going to tell you, meet me halfway at this restaurant. She's going to put herself in a position where you can't have sex with her if you let her lead. Right.
Hey, hold on. We got to say that again. You got to say it again.
Hey, hold on. I got the whole.
He said she's going to put you in a position where you can't have sex with her. That's some real shit.
She's always gonna mitigate any type of ability for her to basically, I hate to say it like this, but for her to be a slut. She's gonna mitigate any chances. So if you let her lead, she's gonna make you come like next to her house. She's gonna or meet halfway, so you have to drive back far as hell. You know, she's not gonna put it in a she's gonna purposely not invite you back. She's gonna put it in a position where you can't close. You know what I'm saying? Because she doesn't want to come off as a host. You can't leave it to her to plan a date. And here's the thing, and if you do, she's gonna lose attraction for you anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can't let women lead anything when it comes to romantic relationships. They'll say this bullshit all day. Like they'll say this bullshit all day.
Let me stop you for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can't let women lead anything, period.
Exactly. Facts.
It's like if you let her try to lead a date, bro, she's gonna lead you to the end of the date, and it's gonna not end good for both of you. She's gonna lose attraction because you actually let her lead. And then number two, I don't care what even the staunchest feminist, attraction is not a choice, man. If you meet a chick on a date and you tell her, oh, well, where do you want to go? Oh, okay, let's split the check. Oh, okay. And you believe in these egalitarian belief systems, these politically correct belief systems, that is going to kill attraction because women are literally hardwired viscerally to be dominated by men and led by men, okay? We're the more strong sex for a reason. The most popular book amongst women is 50 Shades of Grey. I say this all the time. Why? The character is a tall, good-looking guy that is dominant, that has money. He hits all the attraction triggers. So for all you guys out here, right, that believe in this politically correct BS, you need to erase that immediately because if you believe in that, you're never going to be good with chicks. You have to understand human evolution and psychology about what women really want. And quite frankly, women will never tell you. This is why I say female dating coaches are a bunch of fucking frauds because they're not going to tell you the unflattering reality of what it takes to be attractive to women. And it ain't going to sound, it doesn't sound nice. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it.
Nah, real talk. Yep. So I'll go after you first, Vince. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So for me, number one thing to get easy sex on a first date is make the girl comfortable. So I'm like a silent assassin, right? I go for the kill from the beginning. You feel me? So get this, right? It starts from the moment you set the date. So let's say you meet on Instagram, you meet on Tinder, you meet her in public. How you set up the date is very important. So once again, as Myron said, you want to control the frame because that's where it all starts. So for example, how I do it is, I'll be like, hey, when are you free? Okay, she's free on Saturday. Okay, dope. I'll pick you up on Saturday at 8 p.m. Is that good for you? Okay, great. Once that's done and she agrees to it, it's set. Then from there, I'm actually, hey, what kind of food are you into? She may say like sushi. Okay, bet. I got a dope sushi spot. I'm gonna take you there. So off the bat, I'm giving her what she wants. She's comfortable with where she's going, and she knows, right? Once that's done, I go pick her up, whatever. Once again, as Mel said as well, you want to make sure that you're reading the vibe and energy right, and you're not forcing it or pushing it too far. And if you're sitting down with her at a table, and it's like a couch area, sit on the same side as her, because what's gonna happen is you can either go in for the touch every now and then, give her like a shoulder hug, you can put your shoulder, like behind her, and at that point, you're kind of like making the interaction smooth and kind of like how to put this, less distance between you two. Good. Once that's done, you're saying you're gonna go on a date, you're gonna bring up a little bit of like a tension with some sex talk. So for example, I'll ask a girl like all random. I'm just curious, like, what's your favorite position? She's like, wait, what do you mean? I mean sex. Like, what's your favorite position? She's like, oh, that's very straightforward, but I'll be honest with you, it's doggy. All right, bet. Well, maybe one time we could do that for sure. Maybe tonight. We'll see. So off the bat, I'm making it sexual, right? Because one, I don't want to think that we're just friends, and two, I'm bringing up the topic because it might happen tonight. And once again, you buy drinks, whatever, you chill with her, touch her, create a vibe, escalate slowly but surely. And what's gonna happen is she's gonna become very comfortable. And off the bat, if a girl's comfortable, one, she's not gonna sleep with you, and two, she's gonna either never call you back or want to see you again. So make sure she's having a good time and it's smooth. And then at that point, once you did everything correctly in that sense, you say, hey, you know what? Let's get out of here. It's getting late. Let's grab some drinks at my spot. Or let's say, for example, you do like you're a DJ or you do art. Hey, I have some dope paintings at my spot. Let's come back and, you know what I'm saying, check it out. Super easy, super simple. And once you're there, once again, back at your crib, put on some music, put on some lights. My boy Chris Pogson from Miami put me onto some dope lights, put on some music, and then set the mood, and you should be good to go from there. So that's how I set up a first lay. A to Z. You plan the date. You control the frame. Use my lines. Whatever you need to use. You can bring it up in a funny, casual way. Like what's the craziest spot you ever had sex in? What's your favorite position? And then go from there, basically.
Facts.
Yo, I just want to add to that. Lighting is so fucking important.
Mm-hmm.
Lighting, like seriously, if you because some people like they have a bright light, but then you also have like a lamp or some type of like light that, or maybe even candles or something. But lighting is
right. Now that's real talk. That's real talk. And so what I would add too, and I was like, I like everything everybody was saying so far. And the thing is, what everyone has in common that we all just said, or you guys just said, and what I'm gonna add to it is that, or just bring it home is that, and we got more later, but it's the one of the main things that's gonna get you sex faster is you have to increase your sex appeal. This is the problem that dudes don't understand. It's like, see the like if when Fresh Prince was saying, yo, I'm on a date with the girl and I say, hey, what's your favorite position? And they talking about that. That right there is sexually appealing, because what happened is you're using your mouthpiece to create a sexual conversation and situation, right? Now, Miles is talking about being confident, having that energy. That's going to be sexually appealing because that confidence and that energy is going to make her see you as sexually appealing. If you're the type of guy who dresses well, you dress well, you work out, you smell nice, all these things is going to make you sexually appealing. So if your appearance is on point, right? You're smelling good, right? You're feeling good, and your mouthpiece is on point, right? That makes you sexually appealing. So what happens is that a lot of guys, you got to increase that, because when a woman, you got to understand something. When a woman is out with you, right? Just like how, for example, I'll use us guys as for example. You might meet a girl and you say, oh yeah, she's just jump off material, right? Or I'd have her as, she seems cool. She's like wifey material. Like she's the type of chick I'd probably wife one day or something. Like you have categories you put her in based off of what you're seeing and what you're sort of like feeling out in the situation. Women do the same thing. So if a woman is out with you, she's going to be like, oh, this is the guy I can use to pay my rent. Or this is the guy I can use to take me on a bunch of dates. Or this is the guy I can use to be in the friend zone. Or this is the guy I can use to have sex with. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the thing is, if she finds you sexually appealing because you increase your sex appeal, that's going to make her want to have sex with you faster. You see what I'm saying? Because women, they're thinking about sex. They're thinking about making it happen. And the thing is this, when we talk about having sex fast, it's not necessarily where it has to be on the first night, but it could be. But the thing is when we say fast, the fastest way, meaning that you're not the type of guy that's taking a girl out on, 4, 5, 6 dates and you still ain't have sex with her, or you've been talking to a girl on the phone for a few months and you still haven't had sex with her. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that you're able to get it to where this woman is actually sexually interested in you, right? And she actually is wanting to do this. So when you're on that date, y'all are flirting, y'all are kissing, she's showing you that, that interest. So increasing your sex appeal on all cylinders, you understand what I'm saying? In all aspects, that's going to make it to where women are going to want to have sex with you faster, because it's always in their mind or in the back of their mind or whatever. And they're looking for that. So when they feel that from that guy who's sexually appealing, that's going to make the chick want to actually get it popping. But let's take a call real quick. Hold on. We got a call. 321. 321, what's popping? Who's this?
Hey, what's going on? My name is Brandon. I had donated to your paper. You should see me.
All right, cool.
Brandon 711 at Gmail.
Got you. So what's going on, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm just listening to y'all live stream. What up, Miles? What up, Myron? What up? I think it is
Fresh Prince.
What's going on? What's going on? So I hear y'all talking, whatever. And this is what I noticed. When a girl is not interested in me, like if I'm showing like sexual and then she's not like really feeling me, she will give me this half-ass hug. I noticed that some of them, and then like the first date she did it. The first date I was on, she gave me like a half-ass hug, whatever though. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be smooth, whatever though, because I believe that she wasn't really feeling me, so I kind of knew that. So then the second date I had, it was like more of a sexual interaction. I could tell, like after the movie we kissed, after the restaurant we kissed and everything. So I can tell that she wasn't feeling me, the first girl, because she gave me this half-ass hug. So fellas, when y'all get like these half-ass hugs, whatever, like that initial, is that like she's showing like less attraction to you?
So wait, say that question again. You said if you get a half-ass hug, are you saying that means she's not really that attracted to you?
Yeah, like she's not really feeling you like that. Like just basically like when you trying to like kiss her, whatever, and she just backs up. That's like showing she's not sexually attracted to you. Like she's showing no interest, basically, because you trying to go in for the kiss,
right? And
it's not happening.
Right? Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, okay. How soon are you doing it though? Are you doing it like right away when you first meet her, or like are you doing it at the end of the date? Like
no, not right away. Not right away. I'm doing it like we soon. Like I don't know. It's just I just know that I had a feeling that okay, she's not really feeling me. I don't know. It's just I just know. But some females that I've been with, I could tell like she's feeling me. So I know when to kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like I just know. Like it just turns sour. Like.
Cause, bro, I've had girls, bro, that I've went on dates with, right? And they don't want to kiss in public for whatever reason. They have PDA issues, whatever. And I still smashed the first night. So I wouldn't say it's a complete turn off, but it is a sign that maybe she doesn't want to do it in public. So you could try again at your house if you get her there at all. But for the most part, for me, I don't take it as a definite sign. It might be, but not definitely all the time. So.
And one more thing before I go. If a girl asks you like, oh no, let me. When I say like, I'll like try to, I'll always set the date, always set the time and everything. So sometimes I get females say, "Oh, can we do lunch?" And I'm looking at like, no, I only do night, I only do evening time, because I work all the time. So is she showing like she's not interested? Like I'm just saying, like lunch dates usually mean like friend zone type shit. Because I noticed that too. Because I get, I'm usually dating females in evening time, and that's more sexual than lunchtime. You know what I'm saying,
bro? Quick advice, just quick advice, right? Whenever you in conversations like that, don't go into too much explanation. Never explain yourself to a bitch. Like if she asks you why you like dinner or night dates, tell her because I like it.
Right.
That's it. You don't have to say anything else other than that. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to say, oh, because I work all the time or come up with some reason. No, that's what I like. Period. That's all she needs to know.
Okay, cool.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, cool. And you don't have to be nasty or nothing like that. But the point I'm trying to make is that a girl notices it subconsciously. She notices that shit when you give her reasons and try to like justify your shit. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. It's a subtle sign of weakness that you don't want to put off. You get what I'm saying? Because I can explain it to you. Like for me, I like doing shit at night simply because I increase the chances of me being the last thing she think about before she go to sleep. Unless she's going to fuck another nigga after she leave me if we don't fuck the first night. And she still could be fucking another nigga after she leave me, even if we do fuck the first night.
Right.
However, us doing something in the evening increases the chances of me being the last thing she think about before she go to sleep. And that's the reason. But I don't have to explain that shit to no bitch. You see what I'm saying? And then again, if I really wanted to, I could when I see her, I could whisper it in her ear. I could be like, you know why I like to have dinner and have late night dates? Because I want to be the last thing on your fucking mind before you go to sleep. I want you playing with yourself before you say good night. You understand what I'm saying? But within the general conversation, you don't need to be like giving her reasons and justifying anything. You understand? You like what you like, and I invited you to dinner at 8. Don't fucking suggest lunch to me, bitch. You see what I'm saying? Don't try to change my plan. We're not monetized, right? Who channel is this on? I see Fresh Prince getting very uncomfortable every time I say bitch.
It's my channel. Go ahead. You can.
Okay. This nigga gets so uncomfortable. He'd be scratching his head. Oh, anyway. So I'm saying keep keep the masculinity about you. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get used to explaining yourself to females. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, I want to add something to that, bro. I'm just gonna I'm gonna be very candid about this. You don't explain yourself to women ever. Because I'm gonna explain why you can't. And the reason why you can't is because when you're higher value than someone, you don't fucking explain yourself to them. And quite frankly, women date up, so you need to act that way. When you explain yourself to a woman and you rationalize your behaviors to her, right, in some kind of logical sense, you're basically assuming that she's on your same level and she's fucking not. And I hate to say it like that. I know that comes off as like misogynistic or jerkish or whatever. But the reality is women date up. So you need to live in a fact-based world that women date up and act accordingly to remain attractive. This is why I tell you, female dating coach is never going to tell you uncomfortable realities like this because they're just not. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to tell these facts. Now, let me say this. Hold on, caller. Hold on. Let me finish. Your fuck up is this. You don't like if she suggests lunch or something like that, when you suggest a nighttime date, what she's doing is she's mitigating your ability to have sex with her on the first night. And here's the other thing too also that I want to say. It's a sign of lower interest, okay? Because the thing is, if a girl really likes you, she's gonna, I always say this, when you go on a date, your first name is plausible, last name deniability, okay? She's gonna make things easier for you and cooperate for things to happen. She just wants you to lead it. You know what I'm saying? If she truly likes you, she's gonna let you dominate and lead her. Remember, your seduction takes two people. You know what I'm saying? You can't seduce her unless she's willing. But her attraction to you has to be there first. So if she makes a comment like, let's go on a lunch date or some fucking bullshit like that, the reality is her interest is just a little bit lower. Now, can you go on a lunch date and increase it? Yeah, I guess. But fuck that, because now you're going to defer to her authority and you're going to actually take her up on her stupid date that she wants to do, where she knows if she meets you during the day, the chances of sex significantly decrease. And she can tell you, oh, I have plans after this. And what's she going to do? She's going to weave you into her fucking schedule and you're going to be on her fucking timeline. No, that's not how you do it. You do nighttime dates because you can dramatically increase your chances of sex. And if not, at least you can let her know, hey, I'm not going to fucking wait around because you're going to try to have sex with her. You know what I'm saying? And then she's going to know right then and there, because only guys that know what the fuck they're doing are going to try be bold enough to do something like that in a socially calibrated way, of course, right? And she's going to know what kind of guy you are, and she's going to have to decide, am I going to shit or get off the pot? Because this guy I ain't going to be able to string this guy along for 3 dinner dates. Hell no. I barely made it out that one. So that's why you don't accept a fucking counter offer like on some bullshit like that. You tell her, you know what? Let's do another day. We're going to do this. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then you tell her, I already got something planned for us. That's how you guys want to defeat a woman's like stupid bullshit objection when she says, oh, let's do this or whatever. You simply tell her, I already have something planned for us. We'll just do it another day at this time. Done. That's how you destroy any stupid objections about let's meet halfway. Let's do this. Nah, you don't lead nothing. Okay. Like, no, like you should almost take it as a sign of disrespect if she tells you.
It is. No, it is. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Myron. You got to understand, every single time I've ever texted and got any type of friction or change or, oh, can we do that? Can we reschedule? Can we? It has always ended in bullshit. Always.
Right.
Every fucking time without fail. The only time the female, the woman is worth anything is when you set the shit up and she's with it. Right. If she say anything else but okay, that sounds good.
Right.
No, it's gonna cause you headaches later on. And like what I'm saying now, I'm saying this to the caller because I don't want him to tell her on the phone, hey, bitch, we're doing it this way. I'm not saying some of you guys will listen to our advice and run around talking on a stream like Miles, like, you stupid bitch. You can't do nothing. No. What I am saying, though, is you need to take it as a sign of disrespect, but you need to do it in a calibrated fashion. And what I'm going to say is you're going to say this. You're going to basically almost talk to her like a child. Listen, sweetheart, I understand that, you're a strong, independent woman or whatever, especially for like these super masculine women. But in this case, men lead, okay, baby? We're going to meet at this time at this place at this time. I already got a plan for us, okay? So you could pick the next one. Done. That's it. And then she's either going to have to submit or not. And if she doesn't, you ain't taking her on a date. Her dumb ass can stay at her house with her cat. You know what I'm saying? And you've got to be willing to walk away. And you have to have a very take it or leave it mentality. Like a woman should almost be scared to infer like another date with you.
Exactly.
The fact that she's even like possibly suggesting this shit tells me that they look at you as kind of like weak and soft. If
Disrespect.
she should be on what, bro? You think if this bitch was with Future, you think she would tell him, "Oh, can we go to lunch?" He would be like, "What, bitch? Get the fuck out of here, bro!" Like he would literally be like, "Oh, he was sparring, kick that fucking bitch out the limousine and go talk to another chick, bro." Like,
Facts.
come on, man.
Facts.
That you need to carry yourself to that same standard, bro. If a chick, because women respect authority and a guy that's higher value than them. So you need to act accordingly. So when a chick tells you some dumb shit like that, let's go on a lunch date or a coffee date, you tell her, no, I already have plans. We're going to do this. If you don't want to come, that's totally cool. I'll make other plans and let her know that she can walk, she could get the fuck out. And then that's when she's going to come to the realization, whoa, I can't, this guy's really like willing to drop the date. Because if I don't like bed, okay, I'm going to have to bend the knee because it's going to deep down, it's intrinsically going to turn her on because you're telling her it's my way or the highway. And deep down, women, like, they'll test you on that. But then when they see, oh, this guy's rock solid, he ain't going to bend. Damn, okay, I'm gonna follow him.
Right. So, facts. Real talk. All right.
Well, thank you so much, guys. And I'm going to still keep watching the live stream and keep watching, y'all.
I appreciate it, brother.
Thanks.
Peace,
All right, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right, so let's get to
right,
we got another call, 682. What's popping? Who this? 682.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is really important. Hey, what's up, guys? This is really important.
Hold on. Let me hang this nigga up because he's stupid. Anyway, so
so like you almost sounded interesting, like you had something to say.
Right.
Yeah.
He a bitch ass nigga though. That's so like we were saying, but that was some real shit you was talking about, Myron, because man, like it's so crazy how once you start dealing with more of these women, you know what I'm saying? You'll see that you really need to be the one taking the lead, telling her, look, we're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make this happen. And it has to be like that all the time. All the time. You understand what I'm saying? No exceptions. Because see, this dudes be getting confused because they meet a random girl and they think she's different. So they're like, oh, I don't got to do that for her. No. For all of them. You understand what I'm saying? Every last one of them. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. Man.
And I want y'all to know something. That shit don't stop.
Right.
It don't fucking stop. Because Lucario, you got a wife. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
Even when you're with your main chick for years and years and years, and you think it's some simple ass shit. And you say, okay, whatever you want to do, babe, or some shit like that.
Right.
And then shit fucks up like unbelievably. And you say, you think back and you say to yourself, if I had just made the decision,
right, exactly, right,
everything would be perfect right now. I mean, I even see this shit where we go out to dinner, she don't know what to eat. Right. I pick something to eat, she picks some dumb shit. When the food comes to the fucking to the table, oh my god, your stuff looks so good. I don't even like what I chose.
Right.
It's what I do. I make better decisions. I make better decisions than you. It's just what I do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, too. Like, she's going to be at the restaurant trying to flex. She's going to get a fucking salad knowing damn well she hates salads. You know what I'm saying? And she's going to eat your fries. You know what I mean? Like, yo. Right. Women be bamboozling everybody, bro. The makeup with what they eat, all that. Like, and then they'll go home and eat like 2 pints of ice cream. Like, guys, I need you to, you need to take women off the fucking pedestal, bro. Like, the 90... men's problems come from 2 fucking things. All right. I'm gonna tell you guys right now why a lot of you guys fucking fail with chicks. 3 things, actually. Man. Okay. Number 1. All right. You guys pedestalize women. And here's the thing. You guys think they're better than you. Right. If you operate like that, you're always gonna fail because women cannot submit and fuck with a guy that they believe is beneath them. You understand? That's number 1. Number 2. Because you guys pedestalize women, that leads to the second problem. You guys are scared to source women. What do I mean by this? You motherfuckers are scared to approach girls in public, in person, as if they're like better than you. You know what I'm saying? That's number 2. Because most problems arise from guys not working volume. Where does volume come from? Getting leads. And guys are scared to cold approach chicks. We got the 18-year-olds out here, 17-year-olds talking about, choosing signals. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, ain't no chick gonna give you a choosing signal. And even if she did, you wouldn't even notice it because you don't deal with chicks anyway to realize the signs.
Right.
Fuck out of here. And then number 3, guys in general don't lead interactions with women. They believe in this, like I say, this egalitarian mindset that men and women are equal. It's a 50-50 partnership.
Right.
We're a power couple, all this fucking bullshit. And last I checked, every country has a president. Every country has a prime minister. There's one decision maker. There's a CEO, okay?
Right.
Nothing gets done by committee. There's always got to be a decision maker. And the thing is that women fundamentally, you guys, I hate to say this again, women fundamentally are incapable of leading men within the confinements of a relationship. And quite frankly, they're repulsed by it. And if you let them do it, they will punish you for it every single fucking time, man. Going back to what Miles said about the restaurant, you know your girl's a fat piece of shit, right? She likes to eat food and all this other stuff, right? But maybe she hides it. She goes to the gym, whatever. If you knowing your girl, right? If you let her pick, what's she going to say? I want to go to a salad spot. I'm on a diet. Fuck out of here. We're going to Taco Bell because I know that's what you're going to want to do. So you pick the restaurant. She's going to thank you for taking her to Taco Bell. Right. Because you know deep down what she really wants. It's just that you can make the decision for her, right, on what she wants to eat. It's just that she doesn't want to come off as fat. Because remember, guys, women like battle this constant this thing in their mind that they have an image to purport, right? But they also don't want to come off a certain way.
Right.
So they're going to do what's, how do I say this, politically correct. You understand? They're always going to do what's politically correct, what's nice, what's the right thing to do in their mind at the time, what they feel is right. Okay? Keyword, feel. So if they go off their feelings, a lot of their decisions a lot of time aren't logically sound. I hate to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? So you as the man, you need to lead her and take her to what she really wants to do. That's why when girls say, when you ask your girl, what do you want to eat? She doesn't want to tell you McDonald's. Why? Because then you're going to judge her. Oh, you're fat. LOL. She's going to feel like shit. So she wants you to make the decision. What I always say, guys, plausible deniability, right? And then you take her to McDonald's. Then she can order what she wants. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, guys.
Nah, real talk. Real talk. Go ahead, Fresh.
I got a quick story, man. So when you're in the game, right, you see certain patterns and certain like examples. And
we're gonna get to you in a second. Don't worry. Go ahead.
And then yes, so just real quick, man. I met this Colombian chick like 2 weeks ago. Really cool girl, but she wanted to go to this specific restaurant because her friend told her it was really good, right? Mind you, it's like double the price of like steak and chicken. And I'm like, nah, I want to eat over here because I know it's better. So she's like, oh no, you know, like I want to go here, like let's go eat here. I'm like, nah, my spot's better. Jamaican spot, by the way. I love Jamaican food. And Myron knows I love jerk chicken pasta. But I was like, yeah, my spot's way better. Let's go here. So she's like, okay, I guess I'll go where you want to go. Mind you, I could have said, you know what? Nah, shorty, we can go where you want to go because, like, obviously you're being serious about it. Blah blah. But I said, nah, I'm controlling the frame. I'm gonna take you here. So we go to my spot. She loved it, right? She texted her friend, oh my god, like this is a better spot than what you told me. Like you gotta check it out. Any day, whatever. She loved the food. We went back to the crib, did my thing. But the point here is that, like, yes, Myron's right, and also Lucari and Mouse, you need to control the frame. Don't let her make any decisions because guess what would happen, right? If I listen to her, yeah, she might have enjoyed it too. But just me showing that, you know what, I know a good spot that you're gonna love too as well, made her trust me, and she's comfortable. And as you know, what happens when she's comfortable, you can smash the first night. And just so you know, I'm in a real deal Holyfield receipts, nigga. There you go, bam. Boom.
Hold on. Let me put that to the screen real quick.
I don't know if you see it because of the light though, but like,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
The screen real quick.
I don't know if you can see it properly, but
You
can't really see it.
Cracking. You getting the cracking.
There you go. So yeah, guys, control your frame. Don't bend to her will because guess what? If you're a man of mean and value, you know better things than her for the most part, and she doesn't really know. You know what I'm saying? Where to go anyway. So
before I take this call, before we get to 325, I want to ask y'all in the chat. I want to give y'all a little test. Let's say you're chilling with your girl and you say, yo, I'm about to go get something to eat, right? And you say, yo, do you want something? And she says, no, I don't want anything. Okay. So you leave the crib and go get something to eat. Are you going to bring her something back or not?
Damn.
She said she ain't want nothing to eat. I want to know in the chat, put a 1 if you're going to bring her back something, or 2 if you're not going to bring her back something. So put a 1 in the chat if you're going to bring her back something. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not going to bring her back something. So you going out to eat. You say to your girl, yo.
Your girl.
Yeah, your girl. You like, you want
to be your girl though.
Your girlfriend, right?
Right.
You say, do you want something? And she says, no. So you go out, you get something to eat. Are you going to bring anything back? So one is if you are going to bring her something back, what was it? One is you are going to bring her something back. Two, you're not going to bring her something back. Okay. So
real players going to answer this the right way, but I'm going to let the chat decide.
So one, you're going to bring her something back. Two, you're not going to bring her something back.
G money.
Okay. So the correct answer is you bring her something back.
Yes, number one. Yep.
Exactly. Number one is the correct answer. You feel what I'm saying?
Or buy enough of whatever it is you're gonna eat so she can have some.
Exactly. Right. So
no, I'm not hungry. No. It's okay.
Yo, real players know when she says that, she really means, oh, when you buy food, I'm gonna take some of your food. So, bitch, I'm gonna buy you some more food. Pick out that instead, and I can eat my food. That's what that means.
So yeah. So if your chick ever talk about she don't want nothing, that don't mean she don't want nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, and this is something you'll learn, once you're in a relationship with a chick, once you've been fucking with a chick for a minute, because that's the worst shit ever. When you find out, you go and you come back with nothing, and she be like, "How come you didn't bring me back nothing?" You're like, "The fuck, you didn't want nothing." You see what I'm saying?
Oh man,
this is why you can't listen to women. You gotta just.
I don't even wait, bro. When I open the food and start eating, I call her over and start feeding the bitch. Like, here, put me in your mouth. Take this. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you? Because that shit is the worst, bro.
And she's gonna love you more for that, man. Like, the thing is that what guys don't understand is that, man, you ain't really gonna know this until you date like a really bad chick. But let me tell you guys something, bro. When you really be around really hot girls, their life is in disarray, man. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like constant chaos. Like, they're getting, they wake up, they just got off a boat party the day before. They wake up, drink some wine. Oh, let's go to brunch. Go to brunch. They're getting hit up by a million dudes and stuff like this. House is all dirty, hair all over the place. Bathroom looks filthy. You ever been in a hot girl's place, bro? Man, it is a fucking hurricane, guys. Right. And the thing is that if you're a strong masculine man, right, that understands his place in the world, you're going to bring what? Stability to this chick, bro. Order. Because you're going to bring order. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's out on her own, right, and she's like doing her thing, they call it young, wild, and free. Yeah, you be young, wild, and free, but that's gonna come with consequences down the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't gonna get into all that. But if you got your stuff together as a man, women are inherently attracted to a guy who has his compass set, and she just wants to fucking be she wants to be your first mate, bro. She's not gonna be your co-captain. She's incapable. Right. She wants to be your first mate and help you, on your boat. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way it works. It never works the other way around. So the thing is, though, she's not going to want to be your first mate if you got a shitty boat. A lot of you guys have shitty ass boats with holes in them and shit, sail all ripped, trying to get chicks. You know what I'm saying? So It's not going to work. You got to have a nice boat, obviously, and then the girl's going to want to say, okay, I'll do a tour on that boat, whatever it may be. So that's what it really is, man. So you got to understand that, like, a lot of girls, especially younger, attractive women, right, that are like at their peak. They're young, they're immature, like from a life standpoint. So their life is all over the place, man. It's all disheveled. So you're going to bring that direction, maturity, and guidance to their life. Because when she says, I'm not hungry, like I told you guys, women are always going to say the politically correct thing to say. She's saying, I'm not hungry because it's past 5 p.m. and she believes bullshit ideals about like intermittent fasting actually working outside of calorie restriction. So the reality is you bring the food back and tell her, you're stupid. It doesn't matter when you eat, just be in a calorie deficit. Enjoy. Boom. Right. Eat it. Oh my God, thank you. She's gonna eat it anyway. So yeah, man, just do it.
So let's get to 325. 325 was popping. Who is this?
Hey, what's up, guys? How big is your dick?
See this nigga right here. He got like 8 different phone numbers, but he can't get a phone number from a bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Goofy ass fuck. He calling from mad different numbers and he can't get no bitch's number. I'm like, God damn, he worry about niggas' dicks. You fucking
bro. And this is why guys struggle with women, bro. Like when you're doing like, obviously we're on here giving free information to guys, helping them out, right? Because this is a serious problem. Not being able to meet women is a serious issue. And we're giving guys the real deal Holyfield, and what's this guy doing? Oh, let me find another phone number to call in and ask what a random man's penis.
He was on hold for a minute. So I'm like, he ain't got nothing to do in his life. That's crazy.
Yeah. Wait, really?
Nigga, he was on hold for like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Come on, man.
These niggas are stupid. But anyway, but back to the topic though. As far as getting fast sex and all this, one of the things, and I want to get you guys' opinion on this. One of the things that I realized that is going to help you get sex faster is making sure that the logistics of the situation is correct. You feel what I'm saying? Because if the logistics ain't right, that could fuck. Like you could literally have a girl wanting to fuck you, but the logistics ain't right, which is why you're not gonna get shit popping. So the logistics basically is that it basically means how feasible is it for you to go from you talking to this chick right here on the street or at the club to getting her back to a place where y'all can fuck. You understand? Like,
Lakari, I would say it's half the equation.
Right.
I would argue it's man, I don't think people. I think one of the fundamental mistakes guys make when it comes to like being good with women, like, because let's keep it real, a lot of young guys, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2 years old, etc., guys that don't have their own place. Oh, how do I get laid? How do I get laid? And you guys are missing a huge cornerstone of being good with women. You need a location to make it happen every single time. And you need to control this location at all times. Guess what, bro? It ain't your mom's basement, okay? You're going to need to grow up and get your own spot so you can bring the girls back, okay? And the thing is that logistics, I argue, is half the equation because your entire dating strategy, if you do this correctly, is literally centered around your logistical setup, right? So I tell guys that live out in the bumblefuck nowhere that have issues with women, bro, I hate to say it, but you're going to have to move to a major city. Sorry. Like, because this is the thing. We live in a world now where women are more flaky and fickle than ever before. Male attention, if we're going to talk about stock market, it's plummeted, right? Like chicks are getting attention for free all day, internet, all this other shit, right? So the only way you're going to be successful women is you got to talk to a lot of girls. You got to work a lot of volume, right? It's always been a numbers game, but I would argue now it's even more of a numbers game, right? Since the internet is out there. So the only way you're going to be able to work effective volume to the point that you can actually take these small percentages, right? Because the top guys close 10%, right? So if you're closing 5%, imagine how much volume you have to work to get that 5% return on investment that you're actually doing. You're going to have to work a lot of volume. What environment allows you to work that kind of volume? A major fucking city.
Right, exactly.
So you need to get into a major city because you're a big, like I say, one of the root problems is volume. And a lot of guys aren't working volume because they're not in a major city or in an area where they have a lot of potential leads to work girls. So once you have that set, you'll be good, you know? And I think, that was my point that I wanted to make. Because your question was, logistics. Sorry. So your logistics need to set you up so that you can work a lot of volume and have a place to bring the girls back, man. Because you don't want to have to rely on going back to her place or your parents or anything else where variables can fuck it up.
Right.
Yeah, man. I got started with that too, man. So there's a spot down here in Brickell called Blackbird, right? And every Tuesday is ladies' night, so it gets lit. So I used to live up north by Pembroke Pines area, if you guys know Florida at all. So it's like 40 minutes away, right? So I'd have to like do my cold approach at night, right? Talk to the chick, build up her attraction to me, and she'd be ready to go, right? But then I'd have to leave the club, drive 40 minutes to get home, then to smash. And sometimes I could feel like the tension dropping. The wait period. I was like, damn it. If I was closer, even better. Now, get this though. Now I live right next to the spot in Brickell, right? So it's a stone throw away from my spot right now. So this is the perfect setup, right? And I was telling Myron this as well. I call it a 3-piece combo. If you come on a spot, right, where it's close to like a central area, like the big city, my restaurants and my clubs or whatever, all you got to do, bro, is, as we know, go ahead, go out there, cold approach, spit your game, say, hey, you know what? I'm going to have like a little after party, some drinks back at my spot, come through, right? She goes, oh, well, you know, I don't want to. Hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good ass time. I live right here, 2 minutes away. Okay. So one, because it's closer and it's not too far away, she's more willing to do it. And then two, you can easily close because guess what? Walk back to your crib, boom, it's right there. So you're right, Lucario. Logistics is very important because if you have to go far away, it can kill the tension and then boom, you lost a good setup. Even though she wanted to have sex with you, no, she doesn't because it's too far. Like I gotta get home, I got work in the morning, all that stuff. So
no, real talk.
And logistics is like the logistics is like the blueprint for controlling the frame,
right?
Because we talked about controlling the frame. Well, That's why you're the one who's supposed to set the time, the place, and the date, and all of that shit.
Mm-hmm. Preach.
Because Lakara know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because so at the iTech studio office, there is a a sushi spot literally on the next block.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucario is a fucking imagine. I'm in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga comes from New York and uses the logistics of the sushi spot better than I do. Okay? I want y'all to understand how serious, bro, this nigga is.
Now that's the old school. That's the old school joint. Because I remember when we used to live in Williamsburg too.
Williamsburg, yeah.
So when me and Miles used to live together in Williamsburg, right? So we had an apartment over there. And so what I would do was there was a bar, like there was two bars. There was one that was 1 block away, and there was another one that was like 3 blocks away. So whenever I would set up dates, I just tell the chicks to meet me at those bars. You feel what I'm saying? Because it like you were saying, Fresh Prince, the shit is so close.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is that you guys gotta understand that when you're able to have the shit that close, right? It lends itself to where it doesn't give women time to think about the shit and for the tension to cool off. The tension is still there because it's a hop, jump away from your spot. So when it comes to getting sex fast, that also, and this is what you guys got to understand, because all of this shit goes together. What you want to do is, and this is going to also get you sex faster, you got to make sure that your house is clean. You understand? Before you leave your house. When your house is clean, before you leave your house, right? That's going to make you get sex faster because subconsciously you're going to say, damn, my shit is clean. I'm preparing the house for someone to come back. So now imagine your house is clean. You meeting a girl near your crib, right? So it's just super easy. So now all you got to really do is spit that shit and take her back.
Right.
Yep.
It's just
let me add to that. So house is clean, house smell good, and the soft lighting is already on.
Nice.
You understand?
Like
Lucario knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
When we pulled off the shit in Houston.
Right.
Soon as we walked in the spot, we had because they had the bright lights for the kitchen.
Right.
They had these little track lights, and when you leave those on, you can see, you could see enough to walk through the place, but it was mad soft and like cool and romantic. Soon as we open up the door, these chicks in unison it was like a fucking chorus. They was like, "Oh wow, this is so nice." I'm like, okay, we know you're gonna suck our dicks. It's all right.
Yeah, I want to add this too, man. And going back to what I was saying before about why you need to be the stable one, and because a lot of younger, more attractive women live disheveled lives. When you walk out, when your place is clean, I forget who it is, but don't try to change the world if you haven't made your bed yet, right?
Right.
So it just comes from like an intrinsic thing. When you have your stuff together, you're going to be able to impose your will on the world easier because then you're coming from a place of authority because you got your shit together. So when you go out, before I agree 1,000%. As a matter of fact, I was going to talk about this on our Night Game podcast, but as usual, Lucario always like beating me to stuff. So one thing I do before I do any night game session, I'm going to a club, bar, whatever, I clean my place like thorough. And on top of that, let me add a little pro tip here. If you guys got any embarrassing medications, hide them shits. Because when a girl goes back to your place, the first thing she's going to do, especially if she actually finds you sexually attractive, she's going to say, "Where's your bathroom?" She's going to use the bathroom.
Right.
So make sure the bathroom is clean. And if you have any embarrassing medications, anything that, or something like that, like, yo, you need to hide that shit immediately, bro. Because you don't want her thinking you're crazy or anything like that. You got any HIV pills, any STIDS pills, you need to hide them shits. You know what I'm saying? So all jokes aside, you shouldn't be doing this if you're on the HIV. But anyway, you guys know what I'm saying. But all jokes aside, you need to hide any embarrassing medication. All right? Penis enhancement pills, whatever it is. So because she's going to check your medicine cabinet when she goes into your bathroom. That's a fact, 1,000%. So place needs to be clean so that you can go out there and impose your will, everything like that. Also, go out with a condom in your pocket. It's a mental thing, okay? That you're going out prepared to make shit happen. Okay, you should be bringing her back to your place anyway, but it's a very strong mental stimuli that, well, okay, I'm in it now. You know what I'm saying? And then also, when you bring her back to your place and your place is clean, bro, that is one of the biggest demonstrations of higher value that you could do to a woman. Because here's the thing. She's not going to know that you clean your place up before you went out for the purpose of getting sex. She's
Right.
oh, his house is probably always like that.
Always like
Exactly.
He's going to know off rip. You smell good, you're clean, whatever it may be, and your house is clean. Wow. This guy is 100% congruent. And I always tell you to say this, man. One of the biggest attraction killers for women is incongruency. If you purport yourself to be a certain way, right? Let's say you got nice clothes, nice teeth, you're in good shape, whatever, but you bring her back to your place and it looks like a fucking trap house, she's going to lose respect even faster because what you did was you bamboozled her. You portrayed this image, you got gold chains, nice car, whatever, but you live in a fucking piece of shit house. She's gonna be like, oh, this guy is not who he really claims. And girls are literally repulsed by that and fear for that because a girl's worst fear is like getting like, oh, he told me he was a lawyer. Then she fucks you and finds out that you're like a Starbucks barista or something like that. You know, and that's how you end up getting Me Too. You clowns out here that cry about Me Too. But well, first of all, most of you guys can't even get the sex to get Me Too'd. And then second, you got to be doing some wild shit like lying like that, which quite frankly, if you lie like that, you're going to have some kind of game, which a lot of you guys don't. Let's keep it 1,000, right? So, so that's what it is, man. So having your place clean, it's going to say a lot about you because I'm telling you guys, if you've been to a girl's place, especially a young, attractive girl, a lot of these girls, and they have roommates and stuff, bro, there's hair all over the bathroom. The place is all fucked up. Bowls all over the kitchen, a bunch of stuff, bro. Like just savages, like the shitty ass food all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like ramen noodles, like it's disgusting. So when your place is clean, it says a lot about you as far as like, wow, this is a guy that I can actually like picture myself coming to. And then most importantly, she's going to feel comfortable. It's comfortable. You can't have sex if you're uncomfortable. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? So she's got to feel comfortable first. So that's it.
Yo, I got one last tip, Lucario, on this, right? And it involves a porn star that I was dating. Actually, hold on real quick. Can you guys see these lights right now? If I do this.
Yeah.
So like, shout out to my boy Chris. He gave me the idea for the blue lights back there. But like that works really well too as well for just coming to your crib. But yeah, so regarding logistics, I remember one time I was in Florida, right? I was meeting up with this porn star I met on the dating app, and we had dinner, whatever. We had some drinks, and she was really cool. But funny story, right? She was like, "Oh, well, I have work in the morning, but I want to have a little bit more fun before I go back home." I was like, "Damn, I'm kind of far from my spot. How do I get up to my spot?" But I knew for a fact, and this is like a pro tip here, guys. If you could pull this off, like in a major city like Miami or Texas or wherever you're at, New York, and they have like late night clubs, like strip clubs or whatever, try to pull a girl there. So I told her, look, there's a strip club down the street, right? And I knew it was next to my house, basically. So look, let's go here after and have a little bit of fun, and then you could go home from there. Mind you, I already knew in my head what I was gonna do. I was gonna take her there, have fun with her, and then pull her to the crib. So I did just that. Took her to the strip club. She had a lot of fun. We got a little bit more tipsy, whatever. She was really feeling it. I said, yo, real quick, let's head to my spot real quick. I get some more drinks, and then I'm going to take you home. And just by having a fun spot next to my crib, I was able to pull her back there and into my crib just because, like I said, a fun spot. So that's a quick tip for you guys as well. If you ever want to try to finesse it by getting back to your spot, try to find a good spot close to you that's like fun, exciting, and then pull her back to your crib.
Late too.
Yeah, late night. And I don't know if you can see, but
hold on. We got to blow that up. Hold on.
If you can tell who this is, then you're a real like OG.
Hold on. You got put the.
I think because I have the light there.
Put the face over a little. We got to see the face. You can't see the face. Who is that? I can't see.
Only my real G's would know from Pornhub.
Oh, that's one of the porn joints.
Yeah, she's a porn star.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. I got stories for this, bro. Like so much stories, bro.
Nice. ATL Finest said to get sex faster, pay an escort $50, saves time and money. I want to know which escorts you getting for $50. That's what I want to know. Is that
back page? That's back page.
Bro, I gotta say this real quick, man, because these guys really be out here talking about like paying like escorts and everything like that, and you guys are missing the point of this. Like, if you guys are on this channel talking about that, you guys are missing the bigger problem. And the bigger problem is this. If you pay a chick for sex, she fundamentally can't respect you, bro. Like, it's done. You've entered the customer frame. You are now a trick. You're incapable of garnering respect from this woman, man. Like, it's done. And I don't think guys don't understand that a woman respecting you is absolutely necessary. You know what I'm saying? Because her vagina isn't going to get as wet when she has sex with you if she doesn't respect you. You know what I'm saying? You guys are out here like banging chicks with like crazy lube and stuff like that because she doesn't like you, man. So you're paying for her, but she don't like you. So it's like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, these guys have never, a lot of these dudes have never actually had like validation sex where a girl actually likes them. They're just used to paying for it. But hey, man, I'll tell you this. There's a couple, when you pay for sex, it's going to make you resent women because you're seeing a dark side of them that you probably shouldn't be seeing. And then on top of that, it's going to make you lazy because you're not going to self-improve and work on becoming the best version of yourself because you're like, oh, I could just pay for it. Right. You know what I mean? Like, there's other damaging effects to it that you guys don't understand or even that are occurring under the surface. You know what I mean? To include, it's like masturbating, whacking off into porn all the time. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to get the satisfaction of knowing that this woman is dealing with you, not based off of some like strict transactional monetary compensation, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. These guys don't understand that though.
Real talk. So guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224. We got another maybe 20 minutes up on here. So guys, call in if you got any questions. Also, you can leave your questions in the chat if you don't want to call up. So you get that shit cracking. Make sure you guys hit the like button.
I read a guy in the chat. He said, "What about if you control the frame and you still don't get to hit or something like that?" He said, and I mean, like you tried to say in the beginning that this is not a magic formula.
Right?
It's a guarantee that it's going to work all the time. If the chick ain't feeling you, she's not feeling you. You see what I'm saying? You can control the frame. You can set the logistics. Sometimes it just doesn't work. So I mean.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, like I've learned as well, like dealing with multiple chicks because I have a pretty high lay count as well. Most girls, guys, like they don't have sex on the first night just because either they have like strict rules or they're just like maybe they're not feeling you, and it's okay because guess what? Once it's not like 4 or 5 dates, 7 dates, you're fine. I would say maybe 1 to 3 if you can do it in between that time frame, perfect. But for the most part, some girls don't want to seem like a hoe. And maybe you didn't do enough work to make her like want to sleep with you, which is also another factor as well. So it just depends. And like, don't take it personal. You know what? If you put in your best effort and it didn't work, okay, bet. Set it the next date. Try once again. So that's my thing on that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The thing is always what you guys are understand is that part of the game is understanding that you're going to have situations that aren't going to work out in that way, where you're not going to have sex with on the first date, or there's going to be some girls who never have sex with. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the thing. Like dudes be thinking like every chick they encounter, or they think, oh, if I was really good at game, then every girl I talk to would want to fuck me. And it's like, nah,
nope,
that's never going to happen to no dude. It's not going to go down. There's a lot of women that you're going to beat. There's going to be women you're going to meet, you're going to go on dates with, never see again. It's going to be women you're going to holler at, get their number, never see them again. You're not going to have sex with them at all. Some of these women, you'll meet some women who you'll never even kiss. You feel what I'm saying? It's just is what it is. You see what I mean? So you got to understand that that's part of the game. Now, the thing is, you don't want to be an idiot and be going out on a bunch of dates with a girl and never kiss her. I'm not saying like that. But what I'm saying is you might randomly meet a girl at a bar, y'all flirting, you get her information, and then you try to hit her up and you just never hear from her again. It's just part of the game. So that's the thing you got to understand. But if you're talking about faster ways to get sex, there are ways to do it, which is what we're describing here, where it's basically teaching yourself how to set yourself up so that it's most likely that you will get sex fast. So that's the whole point of it. It's not like, oh, let's do this magic trick to get sex fast from every girl. That's not the point. The point is putting yourself in position so that you can actually make it happen in that manner. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like, and it's funny because I don't know if this is still the same right now, but I remember years ago, they were saying that 1 out of every 3 people who met on online dating had sex on the first date. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know if it's like that still because everybody's doing online dating and it's more like, you know what I'm saying? It's more out there now. But the thing is that there's certain ways where you can do certain things, put yourself in certain positions, just like we was talking about. Make sure that the logistics are open. Be near your spot. Lead her to the spot quickly and get that shit cracking because that's gonna make it more likely that'll happen quickly. Versus if you're an hour away from your house, you know what I'm saying, or far away from a hotel or something, or you're far away from her house or whatever it is. That's going to be a thing that's going to, make it harder for you to get it going. You see what I mean?
Right. And I just want to add this real quick, man, because when guys say shit like that, like, like, oh, you failed with this girl, or it's a lot of work. Like that tells me that they don't understand fundamentals of game. Let me give you guys some fundamentals. An uncomfortable reality is that you're going to strike out far more than you actually strike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you guys, I don't think people comprehend when I say this. Top guys in the world close around 10%, man. Right. So that means to have sex with 10 girls, you had to have spoken to at least 100.
Exactly.
I doubt many of us are like top in the world. So you're probably going to be closing 8, 9, 7, 6%. So one of the requirements for being good with women is working a lot of volume. Guys like don't understand this. Like they complain, this is all BS, PUAs, they're all liars, whatever. But it's like, bro, how many girls did you talk to today?
Right.
Then why are you crying? You're not talk to, hundreds of girls, then come back and tell me, this is BS. It doesn't work because like you got to talk to a lot of chicks. That's number one. And then number two is you got to be sourcing through different methodologies, cold approach, online dating, social media. If you do this correctly, it is going to take a lot of time. I'm not going to lie to you guys, man. There's a reason why so many guys can't get sex nowadays.
Right.
It's easy. We're not here to tell you it's easy. What we are here to tell you, though, is that it will require work. It's just that you guys got to be honest with yourself and realize, am I willing to put in the work? And if the answer is no, that's fine. That's fine. But don't come here and talk to try to shame us like, oh, you guys are pussy burgers or whatever it is because you don't want to do it. That's fine. Then why are you watching the dating channel then? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is, man.
Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a cheat code here real quick, right? This is because I'm like a gamer / ex nerd. So get this, right? You ever play Super Mario and you can go up to 99 lives and play almost like forever because you would just die, come back, try again.
Right.
Same thing with dating girls in today's social media age. Like off rip, it's all about numbers and you want scale. So what's gonna happen is if you're new at this or you're trying to date girls or smash whatever, like you need a big source of girls, like what Myron's saying, to even start with. Now, how do you do that? You have to source, use dating apps, cold approach, social media, whatever you can. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna build an abundance mindset. And guess what? The first couple of girls that you go with, you may not smash, which is fine. But you're gonna learn certain things and certain patterns. You know what? Oh, I messed up this time. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Damn, I rushed it too hard. But like I said, with the 99 lives analogy, once you can do that enough times, you're gonna get better and better and better. And what's happening is back in the game, you play that with 100 lives, and by like the 60th life, you would pass the stage because you did it so many times. You know where to jump. You know how far to jump, how far not to jump. Same thing with dating in today's market. So once again, you need to source girls for all avenues. It's like a tool belt. You need all tools you can to get the job done, which is like we said before, cold approach, social media game, online dating, social circle, lifestyle hacks, whatever you can to get the funnel up and running. And once that's done, and then you have the abundance mindset, then it's going to be a lot smoother and you won't feel as pressured. But obviously, it does take time and effort to put in the work. And look, I'm super lazy, man. I'm super lazy. The reason why I set up my social media this way is because one, I didn't want to waste time going out all the time and trying to chase girls. Nah, I want to have a constant flow of girls coming to me that I could just choose. You know what? I can go on 3 dates today, 4 dates today, 5 dates today if I wanted to, but I don't have to. That's the thing. Abundance mindset and multiple options gives you a calm and ease that most guys don't have. So once you can master that, like, look, have you ever seen Lucario mad? I've never seen this dude mad, bro. And but I know why. Because one, he's not worried about females. He's not stressing. He's like, you know what? I got a wife, girlfriend, and abundance of chicks online I can talk to whenever I want to.
Right.
That's abundance mindset. So
right. Now that's real talk. And see, the thing is, what you guys got to understand is the reason why it's a numbers game is women are going to have a lot of dudes coming at them, and women all know these guys want to fuck. Now, women want to fuck too, but they can't fuck everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that you got to find the women who want to fuck you just as bad as you want to fuck them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where the whole numbers game comes in, is that you got to find those chicks that y'all, you and her got that same energy of wanting to fuck with each other like that. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's going to take some time to find. It's not going to be every girl you deal with. Because remember, girls are still going to, like, this is what confuses guys. Y'all be thinking that because a girl is acknowledging you or talking to you or interacting with you, that means there's interest, or that means that something's going to happen, or that means you're going to have sex. It doesn't. She can just be talking to you because you're talking to her. You're giving her attention right now. Like this, listen, there's times where, I've like, matched with girls online, and women are very like skilled and creative at trying to get attention out of you. You feel what I'm saying? They're very skilled at this shit. So if you're not careful, you're not even going to necessarily realize that you're giving a woman attention, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, why am I even talking to this girl right now? Like, why am I responding to her? Why am I responding to this thing she said? You feel what I'm saying? And women are good at pulling that out. You feel what I'm saying? So you might hit up a girl on an online dating site, and you might say, hey, let's meet up this weekend and get a drink, right? And then she'll say some shit like, oh, sounds cool. What type of drinks do you like? Right? So now you're sitting there like, oh yeah, I like this and I like that. Because now you think like she hasn't agreed to go see you for drinks. She hasn't. She just asked you what type of drinks you like. So now she's roping you into a conversation that you got fooled into thinking that she's gonna come see you for drinks because she's talking about the drinks. But all she's doing is talking about the drinks. You see what I'm saying? So now you haven't even set a date, and she got you talking more and more. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
And you got to be careful with that shit. You see what I mean? So it's one of them things where you got to realize that this is why it's a numbers game, because you got to be able to point that out and recognize that, get her back on track to talking about actually meeting up, and then see if she actually is going to agree to meet up with you. Then you got to see if she actually shows up. No, but even before that, you got to confirm the date. Then you got to see if she actually shows up on the date, even if she did confirm. You feel what I'm saying? Then she's on the fucking date. Now you got to see if there's a fucking, some fucking energy between y'all, that's some chemistry there or something. You see what I mean? So it's all these different stages where the shit could just turn into nothing. You see what I mean? And so that's why it's a fucking numbers game. That's why you got to really be on top of your shit when you're doing the shit. And this is why a lot of dudes, usually are, they're on some shit where they're like, oh, I don't want to bother, and this shit is bullshit and blah, 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 because they don't recognize the work that's put into getting it. And this is why you have a lot of these black pill dudes that be like, oh, it's all about looks, and you got to look like a Chad and yada, 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 because in their mind, that's the only way you can get girls, because they're looking at it like it's so fucking hard to get chicks. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. Shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, they rely too much on looks. And here's the thing, man. All right, they make fun of me all the time. Hey, Myron Gaines, you got a big nose and you're ugly.
Right.
All right, cool. Perfect.
Right.
Exactly. Girls.
Right.
It looks everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it defeats their own argument, man. It's just like they don't understand the fundamentals that, like, as a guy, there's other things that make you more attractive outside of your looks. Looks are a component. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say looks don't matter. They absolutely do. They get your foot in the door, but you stay in the door with having social acuity, game, etc. That's what's going to keep you in the door. You know what I'm saying?
And look, guys, it's not easy to like do what we're telling you. Obviously, we know it's not like perfect world where you just plug and play and it works like that. However, it is worth it. Let me explain. If you decide to like just stop talking to girls and like just like go black pill, what's gonna happen is you're gonna build up a deep resentment, and naturally, as men, we need to like go out there and release. Like it's just natural. So if you're fighting that urge to say, "Oh, this is too much work. I don't want to do it," you can and hurt yourself in the long run. And then, no matter what, you still want to smash. So you're lying to yourself the whole time, saying, "Oh no, it's too much work. I'm not gonna do it." But yet, you deep down you want to do it. So just put in the work. It's worth it. Create life that you want. Because guess what? No one's gonna do it for you. And as a man, sorry to say, yes, we are at a big disadvantage. But so what? You're gonna cry in the corner and tell your mom, "Oh, I can't get girls." Nah, change that. Better your lifestyle. Better your money. Grow up and be a man about it. So.
See, the thing is, the way to actually be at an advantage in a game is having tight game as a man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because this is what you got to understand, guys. This is what you got to understand. And I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, there's a positive and there's also a negative about understanding the game. And I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. The positive of understanding the game is that you're better equipped to attract women and get more women because you are an attractive man, because you understand the game. So you understand about yourself, what you need to do, and also the type of things you need to put out there to attract what you want. Right now, the con of understanding the game is that you know too much. So now, because you know too much, what happens is that it's harder for you to deal with bullshit, which is bullshit that you would have probably dealt with if you didn't know certain things that could probably sometimes in certain situations give you more access, but you're going to also get fucked up a lot more also. So what I mean is this, because you know too much, what's going to happen is you're going to end up charging the girls to the game quicker. You understand? Because you're like, I know she's fucking around with me. I know she's trying to put me in the fucking friend zone. I know she's trying to use me for attention. I'm done.
Damn.
Right? But if you didn't know that she was doing that bullshit, what'll happen is you'll still call her, you'll still try to make something happen, and then you might get lucky sometimes. Right. Sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? And once in a blue moon. But at the same time, you're still fucking yourself over because you're still dealing with a lot of bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but understand this is that when you do know the game, what happens is that you're better equipped to bring more beneficial situations to your life when it comes to you dealing with women. So when you do interact with girls and get the girls that's trying to fuck with you, it's a way more pleasurable and beneficial experience overall. And when you don't know game, what happens is, yeah, you'll get certain girls to fuck with you, but the experience usually is painful because you got to deal with a bunch of fuck shit because you don't know what you're doing. You following the girl, you waiting for choosing signals, you doing all this other crazy shit that's causing you to sort of be all over the place in a situation. You see what I mean?
Lucario, you said it the other day. You said something to the effect of, if you're not like charging chicks to the game periodically, you're doing something wrong.
Exactly. Right.
Damn.
Like if you're not just as much as you get bitches, you should be charging bitches to the game in the same fashion.
Exactly.
You should actually be charging more bitches to the game in the same fashion. You
right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
As a matter of
fact, a lot of, and it's funny how it's levels to the game, right? And like you said, when you understand game, your game is tight. This is why guys in our like level of game, we don't focus on rejection.
Right, exactly.
Because we're of the mindset that, okay, yeah, I get it. In cold approach, you can kind of see it as rejection because, you made an approach and she didn't feel you, and so it didn't work out how you thought or how you wanted. I get it. But when you're in the game, like when you're really in the game, title of the show, by the way, when you're in the game, right? You're really not focused on those small little interactions that just didn't go exactly how you wanted. You're more focused on, is this bitch for real? Like, did I even get this bitch time? Like she looked good, but is she worth it? Like, because I'm thinking about it from, like Myron said, I'm on the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? My level is up. My value is up here. Bitch, like your house look like a tornado. When you come to my house, it looks pristine.
Right.
You want to take off your clothes.
Exactly.
And probably toss it over there like you do at your house, you sloppy bitch. Do you deserve me?
Right, exactly.
Do you actually deserve me, though?
Facts.
And that's what I'm saying. Guys who really understand game, that's where their mind is at. So it's like those little, oh, hey, shorty, how you doing? Or hey, you're really cute. oh, I'm not interested. That's not even rejection. That's just like day-to-day bullshit that a player just deals with because it is what it is.
That's the Tuesday. You feel me?
Yeah, that's like, yeah. But what a guy really with game is thinking about is like, damn, this new bitch that I'm dicking right now, is she really worth my time? Like, I don't even think I'm gonna give her any more dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit we think about, because just like how we got chicks that don't feel us, we got a lot of chicks feeling us too. Exactly. And we're getting rid of chicks as much as we're bringing them in.
Yep.
You feel me?
And I want to say this real quick. A byproduct of being good with women is actually charging a lot of girls to the game. Because here's the thing. When you're good with women, you're quickly able to size up time wasters. And
exactly.
So when you're able to size them up right away and see them for what the fuck they are, chicks that are, quite frankly, trying to take your non-sexual attention and monopolize it and make you look stupid, aka put you in a friend zone. When you have game, you figure that out within 10 seconds. And you're like, oh, I ain't fucking with this girl no more.
Right.
Exactly. And you're, because here's the thing. And I know for a lot of guys in the chat, they're like, can't accept this. But as you get better and better with women and you understand how they operate, how they mate select and all this other thing, you're going to quickly understand that women will waste your time if you allow them to. Keyword, allow them to.
Mm-hmm.
So being good with women, half the game is being able to figure out girls that are talking to you, because this is where most guys fuck up. Let's keep it 1,000. Mm-hmm. You guys are tuning us to us right now because you guys don't have a problem with getting girls. You guys are talking to bitches. You guys are. The problem is that these girls aren't giving you sex.
Right, exactly.
The problem, because you guys have not been able to discern the fact that these girls don't see you like that. And quite frankly, most women keep guys around and don't see them like that.
Exactly.
Me and Fresh have some fun with this when we go on double dates, and we like to put girls on the spot and tell them, you really think these guys want to be your friends? And some of them are stupid enough to actually say yes.
Right.
What do you say? Because we don't give a fuck. Hey, text that dude right now and say, you're horny. Let's see what happens. One girl actually did it, and I'm just like, in my head, like,
stupid.
And then next thing you know, 2 minutes later, she's getting a fucking text and a phone call from some dude saying, where you at? I'll come through right now.
Yep. Exactly.
And the thing is that women know this deep down that guys want to fuck them, but they like having guys kind of like they like mushing motherfuckers like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And keeping them back, knowing that I can have them at any time. They like to have, like, you guys understand, a woman's value is tied to her looks, man. So they know this deep down. So they need to keep guys around to keep their themselves together, man. Women don't derive the same pleasure from success like men do, guys. If a chick makes $100,000 a year, becomes a doctor, whatever, she's not going to derive the same pleasure as a man does from creating, because men are designed to create. You know what I'm saying? Women are designed to create life. Men are designed to create things. So women are not, they're not built for that. So they need guys constantly validating their looks, because women know deep down their looks is their value. That's why the makeup industry will never go out of business. This is why hair salons, nail salons, as soon as they open back up after Corona, they literally exploded in business, because women need to have their looks on point all the time, because they know that even the fattest chick that looks like shit is still going to go get her nails done and her hair done. Why? Because she knows, let me max out what I can. I'm too lazy to max out the fitness. I'll max out the other stuff, because looks matter. So knowing that, guys, women are going to friend zone you. Women are going to sit there and take your free attention. You need to be smart enough to charge those girls immediately and move on to girls that actually do want to fuck with you, man. That's half the game right there, is discerning time attention.
And you see, this is why you need to learn from us, people in the game, because guess what's going to happen, right? Game is A to Z. Game is about knowing who's wasting your time, who's not wasting your time, and finding the girls that actually want you. Because like Lucario said, like, you can go out there, talk to girls all you want, but majority of them are going to waste your time. And when you can weed out who wants you, who doesn't want you, it makes it a lot easier. And then you have more time focus on the girls that actually want you. So
real talk.
You only know this by experience and learning from us, like in live stream like this, our videos, because we're giving you experience that we've been through and pass it on to you. Now it's your job to apply it, go experience it yourself, so you know, okay, Lucario said this, oh, this happened. Oh, Myron said this. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Mal said this. So, see, once you learn the game from us, don't just sit there and say, yeah, man, that was an awesome podcast. That's it. Nah. Next step, go out there now, practice what you heard, and then apply it. Right. What's gonna happen is you're gonna be able to discern who's wasting your time, who's not.
Right.
Before the last stream, I told Akari about this chick I was talking to, right? Cool chick, cool white chick, clean my whole place, made me food, massaged me, everything, right? But she wouldn't give me sex. And I was like, yo, this is the fourth date. Like, what's going on here? And it made me realize, look, she wants a dude to marry her and wife her up, right? That's not what I want. Because I know game, that was her game plan against me.
Right.
So knowing game for myself, I know as a player, I don't want that.
Right.
So I had to cut her off, bro. And that
Exactly.
was four dates I went on with her, bro. And I know my shit. But see, once again, when you hear game online, you gotta apply it to yourself. So I'm just saying, guys, in general, like, don't waste your time on time wasters. Learn game, find out who wants it for you, or I'm saying who wants to not waste your time, and then from there you'll be more apt to more adaptable to learn yourself, and then get better girls as well. So
that's what's up. So we got let's take this last call before we head up out of here. 551. If this is a fucking troll.
551.
Oh no, not troll. Not
Okay.
troll.
What's going on? Who's this?
Not a troll.
What's going on? Who's this?
I'm not a troll. It's Joseph from Jersey, as always. You hear me?
What's going on, bro? What's good with you?
You hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on?
Joseph, what's up, fellas?
What's going on?
Yeah, y'all know.
man.
You got my donations, $5.
All right, that's what's up. What's going on with you?
Yeah. Listen. I'm just always giving a shout out to you guys on the panel, okay? Just want to tell the people in the stream that's listening, first of all, shout out to the whole panel. Shout out to the game. Shout out to the fucking instructions, okay? These niggas out here stress too fucking much. Stop analyzing. Just get to fucking work. I'm tell you right now, yo, I charged so many fucking bitches to the game for the last 4 or 5 months, whatever. I got overdraft fees. Only the ones that are compliant.
Right.
That's it. That's it. Everything else that you do in life, treat the shit the same fucking way. It doesn't matter. It's too much time people spend. It's like when you have an instruction booklet manual, right? That shit big as fuck, and you're like, all right, how the fuck do I put this stuff together? Whatever. And you're reading this whole chapter and all this stuff, whatever. And then by the time you start doing exactly what it says, I'm like, yo, this shit's easy as hell. So treat the shit the same fucking way. It's like, you know, the parts are there. You just got to put it together.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Nah, that's real talk.
It's point blank. You know, I don't want to stretch it too much, you know, on y'all and everything. It's late, you know, do my 16-hour thing, do my business, and fuck these hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On my time. But as always, shout out to y'all.
I appreciate the call, my brother. All right, peace.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, people. So that's pretty much it for today. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you like the video on your way out. Appreciate everybody who donated. Appreciate everybody who called in. Anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
Check me out on YouTube at Miles Cunningham, because I did a video today because kind of talking about what Fresh Prince was talking about, how like guys that sit here and watch this shit, but they won't actually think of it as something real and actually go apply it to real life.
Right.
And the video I made today was called "The Game Can Be Entertaining, but It's Not Entertainment." You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think we need to really understand this is not TV. Like, these are real people talking to you based on real experiences, based on things that happened to us. You understand? Right. You know, Hove did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that type of shit. You understand? That might be going over a couple niggas' heads, so it's whatever. But it's not. I mean, I'm glad you like listening to us and you like checking us out and watching and being entertained. I'm trust me, I'm grateful. But you have to understand that the shit we're talking about is real fucking life. You understand? So there's a level of action and application that needs to happen if you guys really want to, you know, upgrade your situation.
Real talk. And anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. I made a video as well today about no free social media attention. Shout out to ARC. Hopefully he doesn't copyright me. But the point is that, yeah, guys, what we're saying here is that, like, don't waste your time on girls that don't have any value for you, or vice versa. And at the same time, like, you want to find girls that actually want you for you, rather than wasting your time. And then secondly, we did a vlog on our patreon.com/freshfit if you want to see some receipts. And I feel like we're the only ones in the game showing receipts right now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like we're showing receipts, a lot of receipts. And it's because we're in the game. And I know Lakari and Maz are in the game too. So you know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing it, show a little bit of it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it shouldn't burn you.
I've seen Lucario's receipts. I mean, he literally has two. He has a wife and a girlfriend. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty. And he's still in the game, teaching guys how to do this, and still dating chicks.
Right.
You know.
So any coach that tells you, oh, do this and that, and you don't see any receipts, question it. Like, is this guy for real? Anyhow, the point is that like sign up for patreon.com/freshfit. My channel is CEO Lifestyle. Find my Instagram at FreshPaintCEO. And thanks for having me on the show again, guys.
I'll keep it simple, man. Patreon.com/freshfit. Get on there, guys. That's where we have all the crazy stuff on there. We had 2 strippers hanging out with us this weekend. Shit got wild.
Y'all was getting it in this weekend, man.
Yeah.
Y'all was getting it in for real.
So definitely get on there to see that stuff, guys. Tomorrow on CEO Lifestyles channel, we're going to talk about the Jenny May submission comments.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that'll be good. Lucario, Miles, feel free to jump in as well.
Yep.
And yeah, man, that'll be tomorrow at 6 p.m. on Fresh's channel, CEO Lifestyle, 6 p.m. We'll break that down for you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Lucario, thank you for having us as always, bro.
Yeah, man, this is the joint right here. So guys, again, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. And you can also watch the Game Kings documentary on the Bad Boy membership right now. If you don't do that, you're going to have to wait till November 27th when the official release date is happening. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We are out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.